Today, we're going to look at Turtle Beach's Recon gaming controller for Xbox and PC. Hello and welcome to First Look. I'm Young John. Now I'm super excited to look at Turtle Beach's Recon gaming controller. And that's not only because it's a gaming controller, but the additional features and functions such as Superhuman Hearing, which basically lets you hear your opponent's footsteps a lot better, and what amounts to basically DPI settings of your thumbstick, sort of, so you can slow down the movement when you're aiming your weapon and shooting down your opponents, which can be a great advantage, especially when you're not using a mouse. So before we do that, let's open up this box and see exactly what you get. This is the unboxing of the Turtle Beach Recon controller. This is the front of the box. The left side of the box looks like this, and the right side of the box looks like this. It says, "Hear everything, defeat everyone," and it is designed for Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and Windows 10. Here's the back of the box. It offers Turtle Beach Audio Advantage for different presets, Superhuman Hearing for FPS gamers so you can hear quiet footsteps in enemy weapon reloads, Ergonomic cooling grips for your hands, and Pro Aim Focus Mode to change thumbstick sensitivity. Now that sensitivity is made possible by two mappable quick action buttons on the bottom of the controller. You have a 3.5mm headset connection, 4 Turtle Beach signature presets that we just talked about, mic monitoring, vibration feedback, and very responsive controls. We'll take our trusty knife and cut through this taped seal. There's a nice hole for your fingers. And you have what looks like an instruction set. It's actually the size of a CD. I'm wondering if there's an actual CD in here. Let's take a look. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It is not. Quick start guide. And your other paperwork. You have your controller. You have your USB cable. And this is everything you get in the box. You have your controller, your 10-foot cable, and your paperwork. Let's take a closer look at the Recon joypad. So overall, it has a familiar layout. You have your thumbsticks, your D-pad, your buttons here. You have your 4 shoulder buttons. And up here, you'll notice a control center for all of the special functions and features. It's really awesome. Everything is at your fingertips here. Now, Turtle Beach has added ergonomic cooling grips along the side here and over here. If you take a closer look at it, they've added a nice texture. Not only is it rubber, so you can get a firm grip, but I think the grooves are supposed to allow some additional air to flow through there. So while you have a good grip, you won't be as sweaty, as opposed to the plastic cheap ones where you get the sweat grime and the dirt that collects. Not on this. Now I've noticed very subtle texture around the thumbsticks on your left and right. So as I've played games, I've never lost the grip. It's always like grabbed my fingers as I was trying to move it left and right, up and down. It's very subtle, but it's highly effective. The same is true for your shoulder buttons. There is a very nice texture on top of there. Now in the middle, you have your USB-C plug, and on the bottom, you also have your 3.5mm jack for your headset. Underneath, you'll notice 2 extra buttons. This is the left and this is the right action button. It's also very textured so you don't lose grip. And this is the so-called DPI button, as I call it. So you can slow down the movements of your right thumbstick whenever you're aiming a weapon around. So that's the general overview, but I want you to experience the audio and the gameplay. So let me grab my computer and plug this guy in. We have our 10-foot connecting cable that came with the joypad. We connect the USB-C to the top of the pad and the USB-A to the computer or Xbox. And it'll light up right in the middle there to signify that it's on. Now on the bottom, you can connect your favorite gaming headset like this Rocat Elo X Stereo that we did a review on not too long ago, or you can get any kind of earbuds that came with your phone. If you don't have anything else, that'll work too. You have 4 modes on top. You can tap mode here to select mic monitoring, equalizer settings, button mapping for the 2 buttons underneath, and Pro Aim Focus. There are 4 diamonds in the middle. You can select between 4 different levels. So for mic monitoring, you have level 1, 2, 3, 4. from the weakest to the strongest, and so on for all of those 3 other settings. After a few seconds, the light will turn off to save you battery. You have volume levels on the left, chat levels on your right, and a mute button over here. If you don't have volume levels on your keyboard, I love this button here because you don't have to go futzing around your PC. So the LED is dimmable. When you go up high, it brightens up, and when you go down in volume, the lights level off like that. And when you want talking and talking until you turn that off again. We're going to map some action buttons today. So the shoulder button on the left is for running, and we want to map that. We'll press mode to go to the button mapping option. And which slot? I want the second slot. Now we hold select for 2 seconds, and it'll blink all 4 diamonds. I want to map the left one. Which one? Well, the shoulder button, because it's running. And when you see the 4 things blinking, you hold select for 2 more seconds, and now it's mapped. All right, let's test this out. Running around, and I'm going to use the action button on the left. And indeed, it is running, so we are successful. The shoulder button is now mapped to the left action button. Now let's unmap an action button. We will go to the button map option and select which slot. The second slot. And we hold select for 2 seconds, and all 4 diamonds will blink. Okay, so which one do you want to unmap? The left action. We tap it 1 more time to reset it, and you see the 4 diamonds. We hold select for 2 more seconds, and we're finished. Time to test. The left action button does nothing. Great, it worked. So we're looking at Pro Aim Focus. It helps you aim better. So this is way too fast. So if you select level 1, oh look, much more refined. Here's level 2. Even better. Level 3. You have to hold the right action button underneath to make it work. And level 4. Ooh, way fine. Okay, here it is in action. I want to select the level that I want for Pro Aim. I go through mode, and let's see. We'll hold the first one. I like level 1. There we go. You can see I'm holding the right action button to enable the Pro Aim.
Back up.
So this is the mic monitoring test. I'm going to slip my lav mic into the ear cup. This is mic monitoring. It's off now. You'll see no diamonds, but you're hearing my reverb because the mic is just in my ear cup, so you'll hear something. This is level 1. This is low. This is medium. This is high, so you can hear a lot more. And this is on maximum. You'll hear the most from the microphone. And if you catch yourself talking, you can always mute yourself with that button there. And you can unmute yourself to hear yourself talk just in case. This is off. This is low, medium, high, and maximum microphone monitoring. And that's pretty much it for the Turtle Beach Recon. Now I'm trying to find some faults with it, but I really can't. I mean, this has got more features than any gamepad that I've ever used. It's got great grip for your thumbs and your hands, and it's got extra buttons at the bottom. Basically, it's plug and play. You plug it in, you don't have to install any drivers, nothing like that. You plug it in, you plug in your headset, and off you go. Now, obviously, there are a lot of other cheaper joypads out there. You can get one for like 30 bucks, but it's not gonna be well built. It's not gonna aim as well. Now, this joypad costs about $60, but for 60 bucks, the added benefits are huge. I mean, if you're a serious gamer, like first-person shooters, the Supersonic Hearing alone is worth it. You know, when you can hear your opponent from far away, and the precision aiming is definitely worth it too. I really hope you try this out because it's so much more than just a gamepad. It's like a whole control center, and you can spend all day just playing around with the settings and trying to, get that gaming feeling right. Not just with the joystick, but with the audio and the immersion that you can feel when you play a game. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll leave Amazon affiliate links down below in the notes if you want to check out prices. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment now to subscribe to the First Look YouTube channel. We'll see you all again next time.